Hi, I'm Michael Dean, and for this week's elevator speech, I chose Jimmy Hoffa. I chose Jimmy Hoffa because he's able to organize one of the largest and most powerful unions this country has ever seen with the Teamsters. James Riddle Hoffa was born February 14th, 1913, in Brazil, Indiana. He was the son of a coal miner who died when he was 7 years old, and which heightened his awareness about workers' safety. His mother is Viola. He left school at 14, worked as a stock boy for several years until he began his organizing efforts with the union in 1930. The 30s, he was able to organize the first strike while working at a Kroger's grocery store in Detroit. And a few years later, he was able to transform the Teamsters into one of the most powerful unions in the country. He was a local business agent for Local 299 in Detroit, and by 1940 he became the Central States Drivers Council president in 1942. In 1952 he was elected international vice president of the Teamsters, and 5 years later he succeeded Dave Beck as the international president. He played a role in the first national freight hauling agreement. This effort's helped to make the Teamsters the largest union in the country, long known to be associating with organized crime figures. Um, he was very under scrutiny by the U.S. government, and that finally caught up with him in 1967, where he went to prison in Pennsylvania for 13 years for jury tampering, fraud, and conspiracy. When he was in prison, um, Hoffa refused to step down as the Teamsters president until 1971. In 1971, President Richard Nixon commuted Hoffa's sentence and basically telling him he cannot have anything to do with the union until 1980. On July 30th, 1975, Jimmy Hoffa disappeared and outside of Detroit, suburban Detroit, from a restaurant where he was supposed to be meeting two members of the mafia and who denied ever having anything to do with that. Um, he was legally declared presumed dead in 1982. And that's my story about Jimmy Hoffa.